Welcome back. I am Trent Lancaster, and let me tell you this football game is one to remember, and it is one hot one outside. Right now, we are going through some technical difficulties, which is bringing you here, and we're going to talk to you for a bit until we get everything back online. Okay, as you can see, number 73, that big defensive end. Whoo, let me tell you, he is a boss hog. He is a mega mall. He is a barn for life. Let me tell you that. He's from the University of Wisconsin, and when he says move, you better get out of the way. If we take you to the game, look at his footwork. He shuffles back and forth. He swims under. He gets around to the quarterback. Boom. Hits the quarterback right in the numbers. You gotta love that from your defensive end. Now, if the right guard was doing what he was supposed to be doing, the quarterback would not have been tackled. That's right. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it is a hot one right here today. But we're going to bring you this game no matter what, and we're going to get through it. All right. So, the next thing you need to know about this game is the Bolts are 20 points up now. The Thunder, they can come back, but it is going to be a hard time in the city. As my mama would say, it is going to be smoke in the city. That's right. The Lightning is going to have to come back from a deficit of 20 points, but it is something that they can do if they pull everything together with their quarterback situation. That's right. Trevor Vesky, their quarterback, is a really good quarterback. Now, all he has to do is get those guys together, get them in the locker room, tell them to look at each other in the eye, from their man to the left, man to the right. Pull together and let each other know that they have each other's back, and it's time to play from a deficit of 0. And let me tell you what, I've been in these situations. I've been in that locker room. I've been on that field. I've even coached. It can be done. I didn't get this ring from just talking. I got it from playing. I also got one from coaching. But nevertheless, this game isn't about me. It is about those players out on the field right now in front of you. I'm Trent Lancaster. Again, we're here. We're having a couple of difficulties. There's some good news and some bad news. The bad news is we're having technical difficulties. The good news is you're here with me, and I'm here with you. That's what my mama used to say, but God bless her soul. We're back focusing on the game and how the Lightning can win this game. Now, if they just focus again on Trubisky, their quarterback, he can bring them together. There are a lot of good plays that they did in this first half that they cannot shy away on. For their I formations, work the I formations, keep the running game as tight and as silent as possible, and work your tight end. I guarantee you that 20-point deficit will feel as though they were down by only 2 points. Believe me, trust me, I know. Now, let's go across the league right now. As you can see, the Chiefs are playing the Lions right now, and it is a good game. Last year, the Lions won. Everybody was surprised, but why are you surprised? The Lions are coming for blood because Lions, guess what? They're apex predators, and they are usually at the top of the food chain. They've been playing like it. On other parts of the game, you got the Hurricanes versus the Penguins. Now that's going to be a game at 4 o'clock. You don't want to miss that. 2 high-flying offenses against each other, and only Lord knows what the defense is going to do on either team. But stick to that. They're both playing for future playoff positions. Now, it is a little bit too early, but the best strategy is to play now. And that's the only way you know you're guaranteed a spot into the playoffs. Okay, also around the field, we also have, what do we have, Marcus? Okay. we have the Eagles versus the Statesmen. Okay, this is a hard to decide game. I've been to the Eagles game and I've been to the Statesmen's game, and let me tell you what. You want some heavy hitting, some sad singing, and some flower bringing, you go to one of these guys' games with their defenses, and let me tell you, nobody wants to come across the middle. Nobody wants to be on the end of their defense. Nobody, not even me. You couldn't pay me $1 million and several more Sundays to be on the other side of those defense. I tell you what, not me. I've did my time. I've shedded my blood. I've cried my tears, and I've shedded my sweat, and I think I like to keep all of my body parts and limbs intact. All right, we're back. Okay, lightning in the bolts. Now, what we can do right here is, as you can see, I'm drawing across the offense. And that is a solid offense, as you can see. It is a hybrid of the West Coast and a piece of the Wildcat offense. Now, the Bolts can do that. If they do that and stick to that plan, of course, I'm not the coach, but I was a coach. I'm sure that they can dominate the Lightning. Okay, because it was going to be a good game from the beginning. Everybody was betting on this game, and it is coming through so far. So far, we're half into this game, and once we get everything back up and they get back on that field, we're just going to have a good old time playing and saying, yes, it is. What, Marcus, how many degrees is it outside? It is about it is 100, but it feels like 120. And these guys, they're drinking pickle juice. They're drinking water. They're being swiped down with buckets of ice. I tell you what, here in this booth, it is no different. Our air conditioning system went down, so it's going to be a stuffy one in here right now. But I'm with you. I'm hanging in there. This isn't the first time. This isn't the last time. This isn't my first time at the rodeo. And of course, being a former player, imagine playing in this type of heat with helmets on. Yeah, so let me tell you, these guys are soldiers, okay? They come to play. They knew when they signed on that dotted line that they were going to have to make trouble coming. They were going to have to play. They were going to have to play for their hearts and play lights out football. That's what you guys wanted. That's what you're getting tonight. Okay, tonight we're going to have the Seahawks versus the Cardinals tonight. You're going to love that game. I promise you. Both to the one defense versus one offense. Hopefully all teams will be firing all cylinders. Now, these two don't like each other. They're in-division rivals. You gotta love a good rival game. That's right. Every Saturday, every Sunday. I really loved college rival football games. They were the best. You stayed inside on Saturdays and you watched two teams who traditionally hated each other's guts go at it while you're sitting drinking a nice cold lemon drink, eating a nice turkey and ham club sandwich with your favorite college shirt on, sitting on the porch with a flat screen right in front of you. That's right, flat screen. I ain't going back that old. I'm not that old, but I'm here. I tell you, we're back yet again. I'm Trent Lancaster, and some of our sponsors today, as you may be looking, is Crest. Crest, you're gonna like this toothpaste, okay? Crest, they aim to please and they aim to clean. All right, try out their new detoxifying flavor, detoxifying formula to keep those teeth white. Just in case you might get yourself a sponsorship, your kids out there becoming to be sponsored. You can have nice pearly whites for that draft day. Okay, we're also Bud Light. Choo choo. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. They're coming to bring some of the best beer you ever tasted. I can't tell you who I like to drink because we're talking about Bud Light. All you know is Bud Light is who's sponsoring us today, and we want to thank Bud Light. All right. Next, you also want to talk about our other sponsors, Caesar's Pizza. Little Caesar's Pizza. I love Little Caesar's Pizza with a little sausage and lots of tomato sauce. Lovely, the crust full of crackling, freshly boiled cheese, just steaming off the edge when you cut it, and you hear the crackle in it, and you cut the piece, and you have yourself a nice soda or a nice cold watery drink to wash it all down. I don't know if I want to be at this game any longer. I might want to go home and eat and watch this game from home. Anybody want to come home and watch me give play-by-play? Yeah, I didn't think not. We're here. I'm getting paid. You're having a good time. We're having a good time. Okay, so we're going across the field again. We're going to go across the country. There we go. And we got the Soul versus the Angels. Now, this game is a game full of rookies. Number 22, the running back. He's going to kill it. Hopefully, number 22, Matt Johnson will come through for his team, and he'll be able to secure a win. They paid a lot of money from him as a draft pick a couple of years ago. He came with a up-down couple of seasons, but nevertheless, I think they can pull it off. I think they can pull this win off. They can pull it off. With some real tenacity. They can do it. I feel them. I feel it in my guts, guys. It's the Soul versus the Angels. You guys are a bunch of good teams, but only one of you got to win. Okay? The Angels. Now, these guys have a bunch of wide receivers that I think is some of the best wide receiving core in this football league. So help me, if I ever had to stick these guys, it would be my last game, because I would retire. These guys would have me huffing and puffing and using an oxygen machine at the bright old age of 22. This is a fast and a good wide receiving team. I like them. But again, the Soul, they are no slouches. They are no slouches, baby. That offensive line is not something to blink your eye at. The offensive line is number one in this nation. I tell you, baby, there ain't nothing like this offensive line. If there's one line I'm afraid of, it's this one. All three of them up front. The up front three. They can clog more holes than liquid Drano, baby. That's right. You're here with Trent Lancaster, and we're hanging out with each other. We're making each other smile. We're watching football together. That's right. They're telling me we're almost back up. That's right. You don't get to see my ugly face for that long. So just hang in there. Stick with me, baby. All right. We're talking about the Bolts versus the Lightning. Now, coming out of the half, we know that the Lightning is trailing in the Bolts. If they do it just right, they can walk out of here with the win. Now, I know it's only week 3, but if you keep playing like it's week 16, then you'll definitely be playing for the big cup on several months later in a Super Bowl. That's what you're going to be playing for, baby. I can't wait to see what this Super Bowl is shaping up to look like. That's right. That's right. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be 10 toes down, and I'm going to be standing, looking, watching, waiting for a winner. Because I remember that time when I was on the field, and they raised our hands as a player and as a coach. And all I want for all those youngsters out there is to have the same type of experience. I'm Trent Lancaster, and it looks like we're back up. Okay. I'll talk to you soon. Let's get back down on the field. You guys, you have yourselves a great rest of the evening. Let's watch this game. Oh my gosh. That's right. Right down. Okay. Number 3's lining up. He's getting ready for the pass. All right. 5-yard in by number 15. Good. That's pretty good. See, now this is what they want. They want that 5-yard in, a couple of more 5-yard ins, and it'll create more than just a first down. Next thing you know, they'll be 10 yards. They'll be first and goal. And then all they need is just a I formation, a goal line. And they're straight in. I tell you, this ball team, they play with such guts. I love it. I only wish I can put, this ball team makes me want to put my pads back on and come down there and show them how it's done. That's right. Too bad I can't be up front with the big hog mogs. I can't get in the trenches like them big boys right there. Yeah, they clog up them holes. They get in there. It'd be hard for a rabbit to come out. It'd be hard for the groundhog to tell what weather forecast it is going to be. I love those big boys. I used to line up behind one of my linemen, Greatsfield. He was 6'7", 320 pounds of soldier field. That's what it was. He came from the great state of Illinois, and he wanted to play for the Bears, but he wound up playing for us, the Heat. And boy, when I got behind him, all I seen was real estate. Real estate of touchdowns. They used to call me an ATM, automatic touchdown machine. That's right. I love that guy. I still talk to him to this day. All right, we're lining up. Looks like it's going to be a timeout. We're going to commercial break. Come on back now, you hear? Stay tuned. This game is back from the second half, and we're still having fun, and we're about to even have more fun. Come on back after these messages.